all you beautiful book babes. We are trucking right along with our cupcakes. Today we will be reviewing book 9, Santa Kiss, and I am super excited for this cupcake. First we have Rose. She invested in her business that is a Stuffie lovers of all ages. She is a true little at heart, but she is still missing the daddy of her dreams. Then we have Adam. He is looking for the perfect present for his niece. He finds the perfect teddy at a store called Stuffie. Now, though, he thinks he's found his perfect Christmas present for himself, and it is the little girl who owns the shop, and he knows she is a little that he has been searching for. Stay tuned to find out more. Hello, all you beautiful book babes. I am sorry for the interruption, but I'm pleased to tell you that today we have one of our oldest sponsors back again. So this episode is brought to you by Dubby. Dubby is an energy drink with no sugar, but does not give you that jittery feeling or crash after you drink it. There's no fillers, artificial colors, dyes, sugars, or any of the other BS and preservatives. My personal favorite to drink is the Peach and Peach for when I need that extra pick-me-up when editing our podcast all night. All you have to do is click the link in the description, or, because I know links can be a little finicky, go to www.dubby.gg and in the coupon code field put SMUT, S-M-U-T, for 10% off your order. Thanks for listening. Hello, all you beautiful book babes. We're back with another cupcake. Nicole's about to have a cupcake come over there in the corner. She's falling asleep here. Oh my god. But I love Christmas time. Don't fall asleep. It's Santa Kiss.
Santa Kiss.
I freaking love the holidays, so it's not even Thanksgiving yet. The day after Halloween, I started watching Christmas movies, and Billy was yelling at me.
Hallmark Christmas movies?
Disney.
Oh.
I'm a Disney Christmas movie.
I do like Disney too. I do like Disney
Hallmark's so cheesy.
But I fucking love it.
Like, oh my god, Christmas.
It catches my attention every time.
Oh my god, what was it? Growing up, ABC, 24 hours, they would play the Christmas Story on loop.
Oh, yes. I love that.
I would start at Christmas Eve and watch it for 24 hours.
Yep.
The TV never shut off.
Yep, I love that.
So literally, me and Billy have already watched the Christmas Story, Nightmare Before Christmas.
You know that new movie that's coming out with Jack Black?
Yes!
I can't wait to see that shit. I'm so excited.
I'm so excited. So yeah, this is my fucking cupcake, okay? I don't know. My husband tried it. He said it was freaking delicious.
Oh.
He tried it without frosting though. He said it tasted like a brownie, like a fudgy, ooey gooey brownie.
I see you got some leftover mints over there.
Yes. Well, because I like the soft peppermint candies.
Me too.
Not the hard ones. So if I'm going to buy mints, I'm going to get the ones that I like.
Exactly. I used to buy them by the bulk like that too.
Well, all you can do, soft candies, all you can do is buy by the bulk. The soft mints. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just get the 5 freaking pound tub.
Yeah.
Who cares? So this one's Santa Kiss, and this was 4.33. So we have Rose and Adam. Now this is a really different one.
And we didn't meet these in the previous books.
We met Rose very shortly, so I never brought her up. It was like a 2-sentence kind of deal.
Oh, okay. Because normally she introduces the next characters in the books before, something like, or, you know.
Yeah, she normally does, and they are so quick.
Gotcha.
So that's why I never introduced Rose. So we start off with Rose. She is in her shop. So it's the holidays and she loves singing Christmas carols. So she actually owns the Stuffie shop. The Build-A-Bear. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Where, some of them went to their dates. So that's why I say she's like a quick snippet in all the books. And the last book she gave, while she was in Little Cake, she gave, what's-her-face of Stuffie? Ollie. Who was the last book about? God, there's so many littles in my head.
Avery? No, Cece.
Cece. She gave Cece a Stuffie. It's Christmas time, so she's singing Christmas carols. She's about to close up when a big man stops her. She gets scared at first, by the way he stops her, but he doesn't look dangerous, so she actually thinks he looks kind. He apologizes for scaring her and that he got stuck in a meeting, so rushed to get his niece a present for her birthday.
Aw.
I love that she calls him in her head. So she basically goes, he's drool worthy. But she's still kind of shaken from being frightened so bad.
Yeah.
He explains his niece just told him this morning that she loves the stuffed animals from Stuffit and asks for her forgiveness for not introducing himself. He says he's Adam. He ends up, so he's just like, can I please come in, make a stuffy? I know you're about to close, but please, it's for my niece.
Like, let me in.
Let me in. She lets him in and she walks him through the process of making it. So he picks a pink elephant. He tells her he would not dare name the stuffy for his niece, though. For some reason, she's getting a daddy vibe and can't help but think that he could be her daddy. He tells her with a big smile he actually wants two stuffies, but he wants her to pick it out, the second one, and make it how she would like one if she was shopping for a stuffy. She's really never gotten herself a stuffy, even though she owns the shop, because it seemed meaningless and she didn't have a daddy to kind of guide her through the process.
Right.
She asked if he was sure, and he tells her he's positive. She struggles not to get into her little headspace while she's doing this, and it's hard since she's making a stuffy for herself, though. Adam is so cute the way he gets excited when she picks it out and so she picks out a beagle dog, and she starts to talk to it and it's so cute.
Aww.
He even offers to kind of, he even makes the joke because he starts talking to it too, and it's just so adorable.
Aww.
He's just like, oh, he didn't like that he wasn't facing the center of the room so he could see the whole process, so he's scared. And she's just like, oh, I'm so sorry. And he's like, you know what? Don't worry, I'll help you move the stuffies so they all face the center of the room. Really, he's buying his time.
Yeah, he's spending time with it.
Yeah, so she knows it'll be hard to watch Adam leave, but knows he has to, and that she does not have time for a relationship no matter how perfect the daddy is. So now we get Adam's thinking. So he is obsessed with this little girl the second he saw her. He even tried to drag out their interaction and is determined to leave with at least her phone number and a planned date. He knows he found the little that he's been searching for. I love this chapter in this book. So this book, for some reason, it gets less out of author point of view.
Oh, okay.
You hear more what they think.
Right.
The other books, I felt like you didn't get that as much. This one, it's almost like, I thought this. So it was like actually their thoughts.
Right. Okay.
So I think maybe that's why I got so drawn, like the last book and this book. It's like you get less author
and more of the character.
Yeah. And it just gives way more details. I think this chapter alone is all about how he sees her and what he thinks about her.
Aww.
It's literally the whole chapter. When they are done, he finally tells her that stuffy is for her. She is shocked but says thank you. She tells them she doesn't have many stuffies at home because she tries not to waste her money, but loves her stuffy. He offers to help her in the shop. She even makes a joke about him being an axe murderer. He decides to kind of go big or go home, and tells her that he's not an axe murderer, but a daddy who's concerned about her getting home safely.
Aww.
Yup, so she takes it the wrong way and asks if he has kids. So he makes sure she knows he is a daddy and that she is the most beautiful little, and asks if she is single. She is overwhelmed and does not know how to answer him, just tells him that they just met. He asks her again if she has a daddy. She tells him no. He asks her out on a date when she is free, and he is too, because he does have kind of a hectic schedule this week. She does agree to go on a date, but wants to meet somewhere public, and he could not agree more. He asks if she is a morning person. She says yes. He says on future dates they can go to breakfast. She's cute. She's just like, can we get pancakes if we go to breakfast? And he says, of course, with lots of syrup. So they finally make a date for 2 days later to get cupcakes on her lunch. Adam is smart and can tell she's a little nervous, so he's actually friends with Tarson, so that's why he said, let's go to Little Cakes.
Uh-huh.
He can have Tarson vouch for him.
Oh, okay.
So now we get to the day of the date. Rose is in the car trying to be brave to get out. She gets out and he calls for little girl. Without even thinking, she just bum rushes him and gives him a hug because she's just so excited to see him.
That's cute.
Yeah. They go in, and of course, Ellie is jumping for joy seeing a daddy and a little together.
I love Ellie.
Ellie's just, like, she's not even a shit stirrer. She's just like,
Yay!
yay! She's just a cheerleader
She's
for
our
it.
cheerleader, yeah.
So Tarson, they're in the shop now, and Tarson even vouches for Adam, saying that he's safe, and even invites him over for dinner at his house with him and his little. Adam and Rose both get Santa Kiss since it's the new cupcake. They both get talking and learn about one another. Now, when she goes to get her milk and cupcake, Adam stops her and tells her that's Daddy's job. He is so cute and even offers to try the cupcake first in case it's not good. So she doesn't have to eat it. Oh my god, they both love it though. And then asks him because he's made some comments about bubblegum. So he's like, do you like make bubblegum? What's this obsession with bubblegum? Yeah, he keeps making comments about bubblegum. Come to find out, he owns a bubblegum factory.
Oh.
And it's been in his family for years. They continue the date. When they finish their cupcakes, Rose finally says that they need to come back soon to get a different flavor, or to get that flavor again. She stumbles at the end because she basically asked him out again and didn't mean to. And she even apologizes. She's just like, I'm not good with dating and with the shop so busy with the holidays that she really has no spare time. He says he just wants to spend time with her so bad. He tells her he will stop by at closing and help her every night. He comes by and they get to talking, but a creepy guy is like begging to come in after it's closed, but Rose tells him the guy to come back again tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
This has I'm nervous that she is here late when she walks to her car by herself, even tells her if she's going to get tired of him, because he's just like, you're going to get tired of me because I'm coming here every night to walking you to your car.
Aww.
Oh my god.
It's just crazy to me how they meet and all of a sudden they know.
It's just like
It's just instant.
He asked her if she's ate yet, and she didn't have time, so he invites her to his house tomorrow so she can at least get a late night snack and they can kind of, have a date. Of course, they end up kissing, and it's so cute because she gets to her car, and she gets in the car, and her Stuffie that she made for herself is in there, and she's just like telling the Stuffie, she's like, oh, he kissed me. Like, it's so cute. And she even goes, we're going to go to his house tomorrow. He's there so she could follow him so he comes to the store so she can follow him to his house so he can show her the way. He even gets all stern saying he's going to put his address in the GPS in case they get separated. He's like, let me put it in your phone though, just to be sure. I love her nickname. So her name is Rose. He calls her Rosebud.
Aww.
Rosebud! They kiss goodbye, and Rose tells Adam that she likes his kisses, and he tells her it's the one of many tonight. She asks him if they will make love tonight. He tells her eventually, but not tonight. Tonight is for talking. So they get to his house, and he noticed she brought her Stuffie he got her, because he sees it in the car. She asked if he could come in too. He tells her of course, because he needs a tour of the house, and he might get scared in the dark car. I love that the Stuffies are like freaking people.
Me too.
Because that's me.
I'm enjoying it so
I'm
much.
sorry, that's me with my dogs. Like, my dogs, like, I'm like, oh, they're real people too.
Yeah.
Like, it's so funny. Like, Billy will come in and I'm having a full ass argument with my dog, and he's like, what is going on in this house? And I'm like, I'm fighting with the dog. He goes, they can't talk to you.
Yes, they can. They give you eyes.
They give you them dirty looks.
They give you dirty looks. Or they'll grumble at you. My dog grumbles.
Oh my god, mine does this thing we call the washer machine because she like grumbles and like, I don't know, she like wiggles on the bed. It sounds like the washer or dryer's going. Like, I'm like, Jesus. Oh my god. So he gives her a tour, and of course the last room is
The fucking nursery.
the nursery. Now, he has collected a bunch of different stuff for it, but says it's for her so she can change anything she wants. He just wanted some of the nursery stuff ready for when he met his little. Now, the thing that stops her, you know what stops her?
Fucking diaper.
The changing table, yep.
The changing table and diaper.
She even asked, dumbfounded, she's like, how little do you think I need to be?
Right?
He says every little girl needs to go way younger sometimes to relax or to recharge. He even tells her she doesn't have to try it right away. They can explore age play together for whatever age she wants to. It's still fucking there though. He can tell she looks sad and asks her what is wrong. She tells him with her crazy schedule it is just not realistic to be as little. Her being up all night and then meeting him for breakfast, like it's too much.
Right.
She even's like, I'm gonna fall asleep driving home because I'm just exhausted. He says fine, they will just cut out the driving part. She can stay with him so they can see each other more. He can take care of her, make sure she gets her 8 hours of sleep, and she can stay in the nursery till she's ready to sleep in Daddy's bed. So basically, asked her to move in. Thoughts? I see that face.
I'm just trying to put a way to articulate it.
They're literally on their first date.
I know, but like, what's the point of having the nursery if they're going to eventually move up to the bed?
That's just for when they take naps, really.
Okay.
Realistically, it's just for when they take naps.
Gotcha, that makes sense. I never understood that because, like, if I'm with someone, I'm sleeping in a separate room from you.
No. Yeah, they do clarify that in the books. I maybe just forgot about it.
Gotcha.
I thought I brought it up.
I think you brought it up in one of the other books, but I thought it was just that book.
No.
Okay.
No, it's brought up in almost every book.
Okay. This is first date? I thought this was second.
Was it second?
I think because they met up at the...
Oh, yeah, it's second date. Sorry.
But still, too fast, bro.
Too fast. He says he's not trying to rush things, but wants to prove to her how good of a daddy he could be for her. She can't seem to find a reason to say no, so agrees, and then he's just like, okay, you'll stay tonight.
He's just so excited, like a little puppy.
Yeah, they're like little cute little puppies, and I love them. Oh my god. So he's like, he'll find her something to sleep in, and in the morning they'll go to her house, pack a bag so she can have a change of clothes for work. He tells her, he's like, let me get you changed so we can make you a protein shake bottle before bed.
Protein shake before bed?
Yeah.
Isn't that supposed to be before worked?
Well, no. So basically, they didn't have time to eat because they were having that serious conversation.
Uh-huh.
And it got so late that she was like, oh, it'd mess up my tummy to eat something. So he's like, okay, let's make a protein shake so you at least get something in you.
Gotcha. That threw me off there. I was like, wait,
sorry.
That's a workout thing.
No, sorry. So he tells her to go and come back out so he can change her clothes. She suggests that she can change in the bathroom, but he tells her he just wants to dress her and that there's nothing sexual about it.
Right. He's just taking care of her.
Yeah. But she says, that's kind of hard for me. Oh my god, but he tells her his clothes are staying on. But if she's a good girl, he will explore her body some.
Oh.
So they do get into some heavy petting, but when they get really heated, she opens up to tell him she has never had another person there when she comes.
Is she a virgin?
No.
She just never came with someone?
Yeah.
Oh.
She can only make her come herself.
Oh.
Yeah.
Daddy said, challenge accepted.
Yep. He loves that, of course, but it's cute and tells her that it's fine. If she doesn't this time, they'll just play next time and see if they can make her come each time.
Oh. Okay.
He sees it as a gift. Like, oh, okay. If you don't come this time, we'll try again next time. But
that would make me mad if I couldn't come. I'd be like, dude, get the fuck away. Let me make myself come then. Like, he's not going to sit here and play with me and not let me come.
Oh my god. Plus my place. Little to say, she has no problem.
Yeah.
Oh my god, she's shocked beyond belief. So he feeds her her bottle and puts her in the crib. He even reads her a fairy tale while she falls asleep. Now it's the next morning, and Rose says she was a morning person, but I guess staying up so late, she's a little grumpy today. He tries to wake her up sweetly, but she's not having it. When he tries to pull off the covers, she pulls them back up.
Being a little brat.
And she even says he can't tell her when she can wake up. Even goes to maybe you're not my daddy.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
She got spanked, didn't she?
That last remark hit him below the belt, so he tells her it's time for a spanking.
I knew it. I knew it.
She tries to fight it, but she was so naughty, even she couldn't argue. Like, she's like, damn, I do deserve this.
Yeah.
He spanks her pretty hard, but she actually likes it, and she took it so well that he rewards her with an orgasm, says maybe it'll make, he even goes, maybe giving you an orgasm will make you less grumpy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Orgasm a day keeps the grumps away.
I know. Now it's that night and it's late. She goes to his house with her bag. She packed for a couple days. He helps her with her bag and gets her changed. Tells her that he wants to talk at dinner. Nothing bad, but he wants to make sure that they communicate well and make sure they both get what they need out of the relationship. They talk about everything: getting tested, birth control, past experiences, fantasies. We finally get to them making love, and yet again, this one was a really good scene, like really detailed. At one point, he tells her not to move her hands. He's getting her so worked up that she actually asks, like, she's sitting there and she just wants to touch him so bad, but he won't let her. So she's like, can I please touch you now? Can I please touch you now? When they are done, Adam even admits he knows it. He knows it is soon, but wants to say "I love you" anyway. And of course, she says it back. It's the next day. He makes her breakfast and has to leave before her, so tells her they can have breakfast together. Then she can get ready for work, so they can spend time together. He made her a big breakfast and also made her lunch for work since she keeps forgetting to eat. Now, she asks for coffee, but Daddy says no because she probably had too much lately running the shop and wants her to eat and drink healthier. He tells her he knows she is busy, but tells her, hey, while I'm out, can you at least answer my text for me? And she's like, yeah, that's fine. He leaves for his meeting, and she is naughty right away.
Oh, snap.
Yep, she goes straight for the coffee.
I mean, fuck yeah. Can't wake up without coffee?
Yep, so she's working and she keeps getting texts. He keeps texting her. And it's weird because it'll be like 1, and then a couple hours later 2.
The hell?
A couple hours later 3, and she's just like, okay. She's confused but keeps going. So once he picks her up and follows her home, he does explain what the numbers were for.
Spankings.
No, how many times she was naughty during the day.
How the fuck does he know?
Yep, so hold on. I explained it in detail. I basically put what he put.
Nice.
So he texted her 1, 2, and 3. Ready? 1, she did not. So basically, when he went to leave, he knew she was going to get in the shower. He said, "Hey, text me when you're done with your shower, so I know you didn't like slip or you have any issues." Okay. So 1, she did not text him when she got out of the shower like he asked her to. 2, she had a cup of coffee and he knows it because she left the mug on the bathroom sink. And he found the mug when he got home. Now, 3, he told her in the morning, I'm going to unpack your bags when I get home.
Mm-hmm.
She was being OCD and unpacked them. So 3, she unpacked her bags when he got home, when she was there. She did it. And then when she finally texted him, she was at work. She was late to work. So there's 3. So he was like, why didn't you just let me unpack your bags when I got home? Because then you had OCD, you packed them now, and that made you late to work.
Yep.
So he tells her he's not trying to be mean, but daddies make rules for a reason. It is for her so he could help her during her busy season. Also, that he has a full staff that can cover him while he takes care of her. So there is no reason for her to worry about doing everything herself. He says he is going to spank her and she's going to be in time out so she can think about what she did today and how she can fix it tomorrow.
That's different. He spanks her and puts her in time out. Okay.
Yep. She even points out that she got aroused after the spanking.
I mean, yeah.
Oh my god. Well, no, she points out that she got aroused the last time she got spanked. He tells her she will get aroused, but there will be no orgasm tonight.
Oh,
After he spanks her, she's gonna be aroused, but she's gonna sit in timeout and let that arousal dissipate. Now
that's a good punishment.
That's a punishment.
That's a punishment. Like, he's an asshole, but that's a good punishment.
Yep, that was a good one. So she gets through her punishment and they have dinner, so they get back on the coffee again.
Oh god.
And she's just like, but I'm a bitch without coffee. And he's like, language, little girl.
Give me my coffee.
Yeah, and he's just like, he was like, okay, let's try 3 days my way. And then if, you're still not happy, we will revisit this discussion. And then they can try to lead her off slowly.
That's what I'm saying. At least give her a little bit, like half of what she normally gets.
Nope. He's just like, nope, let's try it this way. And then if that doesn't work, then we'll lead you off slowly. So in his head, he jinxes it after this chapter. He thinks everything is going so perfectly. He got his forever little and basically got her moved into his house. Nothing could go wrong, right? That's what he said in his head.
That means something's about to go wrong, buddy.
That's what I made a note of. I'm like, something's got to go wrong here soon. So it's a couple days later, and sadly the mall where Rosie's shop is has a water main break, and her shop is okay, but her power's going to be off till further notice. Adam is excited because he's going to play hooky from work and spend the day with her, but she has a better idea. She asks if she can come to the factory to see where he works. He takes her and they have so much fun. They take pictures. She gets to try a fresh gumball. Like, it's really cute. So the factory foreman wants to talk to him, and so he tells her to go to the gift shop and he will meet her there. She gets a little lost and ends up hearing some women talk about Adam. They are, of course, saying how hot he is, how they try to talk and flirt with them. She rushes out and runs into his assistant. And the assistant's nice and is like, oh, you want to get some treats before you get home, and gives her gumballs. She starts to ask questions to Adam's assistant, like, oh, has he ever dated? I bet he's sweet to everyone.
You start having second guesses.
Yeah, the assistant is honest and says he's a polite man and has never dated an employee. The girls at work flirt with him, but he never notices. So they go to lunch, and Rose asks if they could get cupcakes before they go home. They go to Little Cakes, and Ellie actually has all her friends at the shop now. Like, all the littles are there. They have, like, their own support group at Little Cakes.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, my God. And Ellie introduces everyone to Rose, and Rose to everyone. Ellie even says that they're trying to organize a trip to Rose's shop, Stuffie. Rose even offers a Sunday private party for them if need be. So Adam comes and gets her and says it's time to go so she can take her nap. So it's the next day, and Rose is at work, and everyone who works there actually shows up early to help her reopen. Even Alice, who is Adam's assistant, who is coming to make a Stuffie, offers to help.
Aww.
Yeah, she even got her brother Alice's brother comes with her.
Oh, okay.
To help out.
It's a whole world of little and daddies.
Yeah, and he's a little out of place because he's kind of like this. Her brother's this big burly guy, but he does a lot of work. Her brother actually wanted to apply there for such a long time, but did not think the owner would like a big burly man working there. So
I'm guessing he's a little boy.
I don't know. I think she gets daddy vibes from him, so maybe he wants to be there to find his little.
Maybe.
The littles surprise her and actually finally make their trip to Stuffie, of course, on their reopening day. They gave up on trying to get everyone there on their schedules, and so Sue and Tori stayed behind to watch Little Cakes, and the rest of them there. So now Adam calls her and they're talking about how today is going, and he does kind of overstep, saying she should hire Alice's brother temporarily as an assistant manager because she's getting burned out. She's frustrated because this is her business and does not want him controlling that too. She says that she is busy and hangs up on him.
Oh.
Yep. Yep. He could tell that she was angry at him, so he left the factory right away to go see her at work. When he gets there, he finds her in the office and she is mad at him. She has no problem telling him she is mad at him. That this is her business. He can control her at home, but not at work.
Yeah, there's gotta be a line.
Yep. He does not understand what he said till he reiterates what he said. Like he's like, all I did was offer, and he was like, oh. He told her that she was exhausted and to hire Derek, Alice's brother, to help. She admits that he thinks that she can't do it, run her own business, basically. And he told her Derek was a store owner before telling her she should hire him. Like, she's just like, do you think I need his help?
Right? Like, you think I can't do this? I was doing this without you, bud.
He tells her he just suggested that for her well-being, not because she thinks she can't do it. If she did hire him, she could, sleep in some days, take a vacation,
Right.
he only gets to read 2 pages of her book at night with her. Like,
Right.
he's like, you're exhausted. So, of course, they talk it out, and she admits she probably overreacted because she was hungry and tired. He feeds her lunch. He packed her, and when he goes to leave, tells her she will be getting spanked tonight, and she agrees she probably deserves it. Probably. So I stopped there. This one doesn't really have that kind of was the huge twist. There's like another huge twist, but it's kind of in left field.
Just comes out of nowhere.
Yeah, it just kind of comes out of nowhere, and then when you're like halfway through that portion, you're like, wait, what just happened?
It's one of those. Okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry, my throat is getting clogged up with cupcake frosting. Hello, all you beautiful book babes. Sorry for the interruption, but we were able to obtain another sponsor. Today, the show will be sponsored by Podbean. Ever want to start a podcast but didn't know where to start? Well, Podbean is an easy tool to make your podcast a reality. I use Podbean for posting our podcast on several different forums. It even helps me organize our social media for days when I'm too busy editing. It is an amazing podcast tool. Please click the links in the description for your first free month when using Podbean. If you have any issues with the link when you go to get Podbean, just use the code SMUT at checkout. Thank you for all your support, you beautiful book babes. So the rating, this one I rated high too because it was really good. Like the beginning was so good to me. The spice I gave a 4, humor 3, emotional I gave a 4, world building I gave 4. Yeah, I did world building was a 4. Smut the plot I gave it a 2. It was a lot more plot than it was smut. Overall I gave it a 4. It has a really good storyline. I really like their dynamic. Yes, it was rushed. I don't know. Just that beginning part. You ever have a book just hook you those first couple chapters so you can't stop? It almost got me into that again.
Oh, geez.
It was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. But anyway, so it's cupcake time. So this is a chocolate cupcake with peppermint frosting.
All right.
And it's kind of like a brownie. Be careful. It's like kind of falls apart on you. And it's really hard to separate.
Yeah. Safe move thing won't come off. I'm trying to get this cupcake naked. Come on.
I know, it's hard.
Nah.
No.
Yeah.
Not a peppermint person?
I love peppermint. Just not with the chocolate. I don't know.
Oh, I love York peppermint patties, so I don't know, that peppermint frosting's just a little odd to me.
I'm saying I love York, but yeah, I don't know. I don't really care for that.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan.
I'd say a 2 on that one.
Yeah. Well, it might be at the bottom of the list. Might be, no, I think that might be below Black Forest. I like Black Forest way more than that.
What did I give Black Forest? Like a 1? I hated it.
That was the cherry.
Oh, that was the cherry one. Okay.
He said it wasn't bad, it was just rich.
No. I don't know.
You don't like cherries, though.
No.
Yeah.
I don't like real cherries. I like artificial cherry.
Maraschino cherries?
Yeah. But not, like, whenever, those, like, whenever around this time at the dollar stores and Walmart has those chocolate covered cherries.
That's literally what my husband said it tasted like.
I could fucking eat those like crazy, but for some reason I didn't like that cupcake.
Yeah. Not my favorite.
Yeah.
Damn, that sucks. I was excited for that too.
I've liked mostly all of them besides this one and the cherry one.
Yeah, this one's just not it, sis.
No.
Well, you win some, you lose it. Maybe it's someone else's.
Yeah.
Someone else could like it a lot. But it also got a little funky. The batter got real funky. Trying to cut these recipes in half sometimes are a little difficult.
Nah.
Because if something calls for a third of a cup,
I'm bad at math. Don't ask me what
yeah,
half
it's
of a third
just
is.
it's like 5.33 tablespoons go into a third of the cup. So you got to think you're like, okay, 2.5. Let's divide a half into like 0.33. It's like it's so freaking. So some of these I have to eyeball.
I say don't ask me anything about numbers or math because I'll tell you 24 every time.
Yep. Oh my god. So, yeah, not my favorite cupcake,
No.
but, the story was really good. At least the book made up for it.
Yeah, for you.
Oh my god. So that is today's episode. Our last episode we are going to do where we review the book with the cupcake is Fudge Crunch. You're over cupcakes?
I'm over cupcakes. I'm looking at that last cupcake like, fuck, do I have it in me?
You just have to take a bite.
Just one bite.
Just one bite. I think the spice was so good, those spice ones.
I couldn't put them down. There was no way I could take one bite of those.
Yeah, we ate the whole one like idiots.
Yeah.
And forgot we had like 5 cupcakes.
Yeah. Nah, I had to eat those.
Alright, well, you beautiful book babes, have a wonderful day. Bye.
Bye.